Okay, welcome to this video presentation where we're just going to briefly talk you through the differences between the reflex hammer options that you've got when you're making a purchase decision. Now if I just walk you through the different hammers that we've got shown on this example. On the very left we have the Tromner reflex hammer. Next one in with the orange head on it on this occasion is a Babinski Queen's hammer. One in the centre is a buck. This particular example is a compacted butt with a telescopic handle. Next in is the classic Taylor's square-headed reflex hammer, and on the very end here, perhaps the one you're most familiar with, standard Queen's reflex hammer. This one with a short, compact 21cm handle. So if we just start with the various differences between these handles and the hammers to show you the options you've got. Queen's is very straightforward. Basically is a fixed head unit on a handle, straight reflex hammer action. This is the one you're probably most familiar with. Soft rubberized head forms the hammer head, usually on a stainless steel central hammer head. Very nice and easy to use, nothing really moving to go wrong with this. The only problem can be if the connection between the handle and the head loosens or fails. Next in is the classic Taylor's. This is the Valimed Taylor's reflex hammer. Light hammer compared to the others, similar weight I suppose to the Queen's, but certainly nowhere near as heavy as a Tromner, a Buck or a Babinski Queen's. The hammer head is fixed in the handle. In this case it's a nice stainless steel polished handle. There's no point for other neurological examination, so it's a straightforward action either with the blunt end or the more pointed end for a reflex hammer examination. That's the Taylor's reflex. One in the centre we're going to show you is the Buck. This is quite a nice unit. This is the compact version. In the handle end you have a hidden brush which is extendable and goes back into the unit. On the opposite end, if we unscrew this, you have a very pointy point for neurological examination, and your basic two-headed hammer on a steel constructed hammer head, a blunt point and a sharper central point. This unit extends and locks, so the hammer is extendable from its central put settings right up to the end settings. Having difficulty putting that one back in because it's a new one out the box. If we move now to the Babinski Queen's, this is perhaps our favourite hammer. It comes with a nice point on the handle, nice action, telescopic extending to give you a full 38cm handle. And the other beauty of this unit is unscrew the head, screw it into a classic Queen's arrangement, or you can have it in the more traditional Babinski arrangement with lateral settings. Very nice unit that, nicely constructed, nice and heavy, good weight. And on the end here we have the Tromner hammer, traditional Tromner. Again, this unit has a point on the handle, a firm rigid plastic handle, nice action steel head with both a thin and a thick point, and a nice balance on this unit, giving a really nice hammer action. That is the Tromner reflex hammer. So I hope this has demonstrated the difference in designs and options on these various hammers, and a little of the difference in terms of their size, so you can get a feel for their relative proportions, which is sometimes difficult to judge online.